Hi, I'm Gonzalez, virologist at the Animal Health Laboratory of ANSES in France. So our lab is studying emerging arboviruses. These are viruses that are transmitted by mosquitoes and ticks. So currently, I'm interested in two specific viruses of the same family, the West Nile and the Usutu virus. The West Nile virus is transmitted by mosquitoes and is zoonotic. This means it not only infects birds, but can be transmitted to mammals and humans as well. Therefore, it represents a threat to us. No wonder that the West Nile virus is ranked as high priority by the European Union and by international collaborative working groups. But there is also the Usutu virus. It is a close relative and shares a similar ecology. Like the West Nile virus, it is transmitted by mosquitoes and infects the same animals. It is not unlikely that some animals will be co-infected and carry both viruses at the same time. So native to Africa, both were brought to Europe by migratory birds. The West Nile virus emerged in the 1960s in some part of Europe and has become endemic there, which means it will not go away. Nonetheless, within the past 10 years, we witnessed the virus showing up on more and more places across Europe, with cases reported in Germany, the Netherlands, and Western France. So the Usutu virus followed later. It is present in Europe only since the early 2000s. So both viruses circulate primarily between mosquitoes and birds. So sometimes the viruses can also be transmitted to mammals by a mosquito bite. Among mammals carrying West Nile fever, only humans and horses are known to develop symptoms. So once they are infected, around 1 to 10% develop severe neurological symptoms. So in general, the disease hits horses harder than humans. So 40% of the horses that develop symptoms do not survive the infection. In contrary to this, up until now, Usutu virus infections are mainly asymptomatic in mammals. Unfortunately, they induce a massive mortality in wild birds, especially in blackbirds and hares. So considering the West Nile and Usutu virus pathosystem, we need to get better in surveillance and detection across Europe. So William ID will optimize approaches for sensitive detection and accurate identification of these pathogens. So in order to achieve a detailed identification of a variant subpopulations that may be found in a single sample, William ID will develop a combination of appropriate cutting-edge sequencing methods. Moreover, we will also look into the molecular interaction that happen between these viruses and their multiple hosts. So here we focus on birds, especially magpies, geese, and the Culex mosquitoes, which infect them. As West Nile and Usutu virus are distributed in such a similar way, the risk of co-infection showing up in Europe increases. So there is a good chance that there are birds and mosquitoes out there that carry both viruses at the same time. So currently, we have no idea what consequences this may cause. Therefore, we will try to find out what implication a successive infection with both of these viruses may have. So we aim to identify the different variants and to find those genes that make viruses become a disease, as well as the good ones that keeps hosts from becoming sick. Also, we are after the gene sequences that easily mutate and the condition that may influence the host immune response. So to put it short, due to climate change, the virus is extending its geographical distribution, spreading worldwide to colder regions. So West Nile virus remains of public and veterinary health concern in Europe. As limited knowledge is currently available on the subject co-infection between West Nile and Usutu virus need to be addressed. So this may significantly alter our understanding of virus epidemiology, strain virulence, and pathogenicity in their multiple hosts. The Williman ID project does so. It will contribute to better detect, prevent, and understand co-infection in order to propose efficient control measures.